Got a delivery the other day. These are the running boards off the Ford. I'm going to make those fit this Dodge. They had brackets underneath that went to the frame so you could actually step on these things. This is the cover and the lid to the front bumper that come off the Ford. It was a custom built bumper. It was outside. I just walked past it. I'll show it to you here real quick. That's the front bumper off the F-350 Ford. And what they basically did is, this is the original bumper. They extended it out. They built this box and put this 12,000-pound Ramsey winch in the middle of it. Now, I'm going to, the first thing I'm going to do is take this winch out, because I can't even pick this bumper up, and try and get this winch, this whole bumper assembly, on this Dodge. Now the drawback to this is if you noticed, the frame horns on the Ford, where the frame bolted up, it was literally, it just wrapped around the front of the truck, okay? It's a little different on the Dodge, so I had them cut this thing off as clean as they could. They did a good job. Left me some material to work with. I'm going to take this winch out and I'm going to try and get this bumper to fit this Dodge, and I'm going to show you the dilemma I have. Okay, got some poor lighting up front here, but on the Dodge, the bumper bolts clear down here, and then the frame horn twisted up, and the bumper was actually above the frame horns where they bolted on, probably 6-8 inches. So I don't know. I need to get the bumper up there. And the other thing is the bumper was part of the fenders, as far as holding, you know, keeping the lines, holding the bumper inner fender wells. So what I want to do, and that's what that thing there did, that trimmed everything out, so it filled it all in. So what I want to try and do is get, well, I'll have to show you here real quick. Alright, there's that monstrosity of a front bumper, and there's a grill, okay? But I got a plan. This has an aluminum cover that covers this whole thing, with a lid that goes over that. It covers that all up. So when this is all together, all it is just one big flat piece of diamond plate that curves around, which is right there, and we'll come back to about here. I've just got to figure out something to do with these splash guards and to fill this in with a little bit of diamond plate, because the headlights are going to come down to here. But my plan is to fill this 8 inches in. I've already measured it. I'm going to take this grill, is just on there for demonstration purposes. That grill is actually going to go on the truck. I'm going to cut this grill right about here and then attach this bottom to that bottom. I'm going to fiberglass the ends in, you know, and clean it up, and I'm going to paint it black. That way I'll have a Dodge grill all the way down to this diamond plate. I'm going to have to reinforce the back of it. It only has these little dog ears that hold, this is the bracket that attaches to the hood, and it only has these little dog ears, and most of them are always broke. So what I was going to do, fix the dog ears, put the bracket in here, mix me either up some like 2K epoxy or some tiger hair fiberglass, and just sink this with fiberglass all the way around, you know, maybe about halfway up, and that will just weld that brace. I'll clean this brace up and paint it first. I actually have another one that's laying right there. I'm thinking anyways, that's what I may do, because the bottom of this grill is flat. So if I take, you know, and whack this one here, attach this one to this one, that would give me airflow and one big honking ass Dodge grill. It would actually, it goes out here a little bit, it would come in a little bit down here because the grill's going to be flipped upside down. Then you got the headlights that will come down to here. So the only thing that's going to be exposed is 8 inches of open area here, which I will make a diamond plate little deflector here or something. And then they can put a strobe light or something in it. That just came to me, but that bumper weighs about 250 pounds. And I've got to fill in the gap. That's the frame rail, and that's the frame from the bumper. But I have the filler, which that's nearly perfect. And then, you know, we're just going to have to piece this together a little bit at a time, and trial and error it. It's all we can do. You know, this is like, you know, home built shit. But I'm thinking anyways, the cable's got to be fixed. That's bare cable. I can't believe they had bare cable. I tried to get this to release, but I couldn't get it to release to freewheel. I was going to unbolt it and then put this on without the winch in it, so it's a little easier to manhandle. That's 80% of the weight is that frame in here is all steel and that big ass winch. But I can't get it to freewheel, and the only other option actually is just to go ahead and cut the cable, because the cable's junk anyway, so it's going to need to be fixed. So I may do that tomorrow, is just clamp it here somehow with like an eye bolt cable clamp, and then torch right in front of it so it doesn't, you know, unwind. And then I'll bolt that monstrosity. That's the plan anyways. Gets me thinking. Because what I'll do is I'll actually cut this grill. I don't know though, because see, this got a hole here. We'll have to see. Either way, I gotta cut one of them either way, so we'll just have to play it by ear and see.